Good afternoon, my people, my good people. How we doing today? We are doing phenomenal here, and as you know, my name is Joe Lewis, and we here every Saturday around this time to bring this show to you. We apologize for last Saturday because we went out to evangelize. As you know, Brother Joe is an evangelist, so we were in Orlando, evangelize. But this Saturday we are here with you, and as always, so to present to you this show that you know that you love, and this is our responsibility to bring you that show every Saturday about this time, 3 o'clock, 3:30, 3:45. Spend some time with you because we realize that it's good and some information that you might need, and and we have to bring it to you. So I really appreciate you being here with us, and I know that you are going to share the life with your friends and with your family. And as you know that I am not by myself. I am here with my son JJ, so I'm gonna let him say hello.
How you guys doing today?
Phenomenal. So we are here, and today we're gonna talk about, as you know, we're an entrepreneur, business owner, and we're here today to talk to you about life insurance. I know that some people they don't want to hear that, but when the moment is come for you to use it, you found it convenience, because no matter how long you will live, but one day that you will need to be buried. You will need to leave this earth, and guess what? People will need money to bury you. So and this is something that you might want to talk about, or sit down with your wife, with your husband, with your mom and dad, and to see if any of you do not have a life insurance policy, see how you can have one. Let's go ahead and grab your phone, and let's share it with people that who might use this information, because we know that people and looking for information, and sometimes they don't know where to find it. But as we are here to help everybody, to help people in general, and this is something that you might need to share with your friends. Let's go ahead and let's share it with many people as we can, as we know that people need the information, because you might save some people a lot of money by sharing this video with them, because there's some information that they don't have. And I'm telling you, in a few minutes you will learn a lot that you might need to use. So very important, and to know this is very, very important. This is some information that's very important to have. So let's do it in order to help all the families. Hallelujah. Because we are here to help families. Hallelujah. So let's share it. Let's share it with people. Share it on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Share with your people, with your friends, and that that they will need it. They will need that information. Hallelujah. People that that will need it, that will use it, share it with them. It might be helpful to them. Beautiful. All right. So, as you know that, like I said, people probably don't like to talk about life insurance, but guess what? This is something that everybody needs to hear, because no matter what, one day you will have to use it. One day that you will have to use it, because like I said, you didn't know that when you came to earth, and the same way you won't know when you have to leave it. But in order for you to be prepared for it, is to have your life insurance in place. That would be so helpful. I'm telling you, that would be so helpful to your family when you have a life insurance policy in place for them. So and if you do not have one yet, and you can always reach to us, and we can help you with that. And the phone number to contact us is 407-432-4186, and you can always talk to us. And today we're going to talk about living benefits. So living benefits, when we sell you a life insurance policy, it's not like we sell you something for when you die. A life insurance policy is not only for when you die, but it's something that you can use while you're living. So I don't know if you can talk a little bit about living benefits.
Well, I know a little bit of it. I've read a little book about it, knowing that living benefits has helped many companies build their companies, starting from the ground up, including Walt Disney, JCPenney, and a few other stores. But living benefits, like you said, it's not something that happens when you die, but it's something that happens that occurs while you're living. So when you're sick, when you have chronic illnesses, getting injured, or can't do certain activities physically, you get living benefits such as monthly payments, lump sums, and just certain payments that help you periodically sustain living.
Yes, and living benefits, and I want to tell the people that living benefits is different with the cash value, which is, you can still call it living benefits, but I'm going to talk about cash value in a little bit, but I want to touch base on living benefits. Living benefits, like you said, is something that is money that you can use while you're sick. You're sick, you cannot go to work. The doctor says that you have cancer, for instance, and you cannot work anymore, and that's called terminal illness. That terminal illness that you have, you cannot work anymore, and the doctor says that you cannot work anymore. You have your paper from the doctor says that you cannot work anymore, and you send that to the insurance company, and the insurance company, they will issue you a check every month, because you got sick, you cannot work anymore, but your bill is still coming. You still have bill to pay. You see what I'm saying? You still have bill to pay. That's the reason why you see like white people, they do that a lot. They have a life insurance coverage, not only for when they die, but also something that they can use while they're living, because you working now, I understand, but let's say that 6 months down the road from now, you cannot work anymore, and you still have bills to pay. So what the life insurance would do, they would cut you a check every month, and you can do whatever you want with it, because when you were in a good health, and what you did, and you put something in place for when you cannot work anymore. So now, and since you did that when you were in the good health, and now it is a payback for what you did. So you have cancer, which is the terminal illness, and the doctor says that you cannot work anymore, and the insurance company, what they will do, they will cut you a paycheck every month. and if you have a chronic illness, the chronic illness is if you have a stroke. Now, the doctor says that you cannot work anymore. The cancer is the terminal illness. The doctor says that you will die in 6 months. You have only 6 months to live or a year to live. So the company will give you a quarter. Will give you like quarter on your face amount. Your face amount, let's say that if you were covered for $200,000 and now you have terminal illness, which is the doctor says that the doctor only give you 6 months to live, what the company would do, they will cut you a paycheck of $150,000. So that $150,000, what you can do, you can go for treatment, or you can, go travel around and share your money with people that you love and people that you want. Now, when you pass away, the company will give your loved one the other 50. So remember that, because while you were living, you took $150,000. Now you have $50,000 left because your first amount was $200,000. So it's different when you have a chronic illness. The chronic illness means that you cannot work anymore, but you have a long period of time to live. When you have a long period of time to live, now that's when the company will cut you a check every month for the rest of your life, because you cannot work anymore, and you can still pay your house, you can still pay your car if you have any car payment. It's not because the company does not send you the paycheck for you to pay your house. You can do whatever you want with it. You can do whatever you want with it. And the same way, if you have a critical accident, where you have an accident, probably, I don't know if you want to explain that, anything, the critical accident.
Well,
you know how that works?
Basically, if you got injured in an accident, correct?
Right.
And physically you've got injured, you would be getting paid until you get recovered.
Until you recover.
So
you recover.
It would be a weekly pay, or
monthly.
Monthly. Right, and they would just give you a lump sum of cash each month until you're back to working and back on your feet. And if you have a specific like a body part that you can't function anymore, I believe that they'll continue to keep paying you. I believe so, due to that activity that you can't. There's certain activities that if you can't perform or you can't do, then they'll continue to pay you until you either die or until you feel better.
Right. Yeah, the critical accident, like when you have a critical accident like that, you cannot walk anymore. Those events, they always require a paper from your doctor. A certified paper from your doctor says that you cannot do this. You will be home for 6 months. You will be home for 6 years, or for the number amount of time that you will be home. So the doctor have to give you a paper says that you cannot work anymore in order for you to qualify. So that is the living benefits, the critical critical accident. So and plus now we have several companies that we represent, and one of them is NLG, and which is National Life Group. They also cover for Alzheimer disease. So nowadays, a lot of people develop that disease now. Alzheimer, where you lost your memory early. You lost your memory. You put your key somewhere, you don't know where you put it. You place your glasses on top of your head, but you are looking for it. So that tells you that you have Alzheimer's disease. So when you have that disease, and the doctor will say that, well, you cannot drive anymore, you cannot work anymore, so the company will cut you a check. And pay attention. See, I do not say paycheck, because it's not like you're getting paid, but this is your money. This is your money, because that's what you do. When you're smart, you set things in advance, so you don't wait until you get sick. Because if you wait on when you get sick to do it, you won't be able to qualify, because now you are sick. Nobody wanna take risk. Well, you're sick anyway. It's too late for you now. So you get that coverage when you are healthy. Okay, when you are healthy, you get that coverage, and for when you get sick, so you can request for your money. You can request for your money, which is very important. So that call and living benefits. So when you have a policy like that, and let me mention that to you, not every policy have living benefits. Okay, if you have a term insurance policy that does not have living benefits, well, there's some, because there's some term policy, it does have living benefits, but it does not have what you call cash value. Okay, it does not have what you call cash value. That's different. So what we were explained to you, it's called living benefits. An insurance that you have, you don't have to die to use the benefits. You don't have to die to use that benefits. The only things for some insurance company, that benefit, it does not stay forever. That's living benefits. It does not stay forever. Let's say that if you have an IUL, you have a whole life policy. The living benefit it's not stay the longest that your policy stays, because at a certain age, the living benefits is expired. It could be expired in 30 years, or in 25 years, or 40 years, but the living benefits, it does not stay forever. I know that not every agent will tell you everything like that, because me, I wanna be upfront with you when it's time for me to tell you something. I don't wanna, that's one thing that I don't do, hide stuff from people. I wanna make sure that I wanna be clear, and my job is to find the information and to bring it to you. You see what I'm saying? My job is to find the information from the company and to bring it to you, because at the end of the day, I am responsible for your policy. I am responsible. That's the reason why, for any agent to be able to sell life insurance policy, you need to get a license from the state. When you get the license from the state, that means you take a course, and after that, for you to take the test and to pass the test to have the license and to be able to sell the insurance to the client. So they're making sure that you know what you're doing before they let you handle family's expenses or the family finances, which is very, very important. So we were talking about living benefits. So now, talking about living benefits, we have cash value. So I don't know if you want to touch on that.
So cash value, as I mentioned before, is when you do have a life insurance and you have cash value enforced. It's accumulated cash being added each time you pay your premium, and that's one of the reasons why businesses became businesses, and top companies became where they're at today, like Disney and certain other companies. But yeah, I mean, it's I can honestly say that cash value is probably something that everyone needs, due to the fact that it's accumulated, and certain companies and certain life insurance companies do have it stable, where it's just going at at a stable rate, but there's no cash value that ever goes negative, that ever goes I believe it's where it's a stable, like a fixed rate. It continually goes up, I believe, right?
Yeah, you don't lose money, but the only thing that one thing that I understand, so you have to overfund it.
Right,
Because
right.
let's says that you have a life insurance policy, and especially and when you have the IUL, which is index universal life, because they invest your money, and because sometimes, especially because your money they invested in the stock market, but the only thing they invested in the S&P 500. So let's say that and thing goes worse. Let's say that if we go like 5-10 years, the market is down. So now you have to overfund it. So for you to always have money for them to be invested, it's a great product to have. It's a great product to have. But one thing that and we need to do. Let's say that if you have your life insurance policy, that's which is the IUL, where you're paying $100 a month, and it would be nice, and if you can pay like $150 a month, and this is your money that you're putting more money toward your cash value, that it build more money, and you don't your money does not lose value. Let's say if the market go down like for 10 to 15 years, never goes up, just like you mentioned, because Walt Disney and he used his cash value to open the first theme park in Orlando. So which is a lot of people don't know that. And when you have your life insurance, and for my Haitian people, I know sometimes they have life insurance, but they don't know exactly what they have. They know that they have something for when they pass away, it's for the loved ones, but they don't know that life policy is something that they can use while they live. While you're still alive, it's something that you can use. You don't have to pass away for you to use your life insurance, and that's what I'm here for, to help you understand that life insurance is not only for when you die. It's something that you can use even when you still alive, that you can use, is what I'm saying. So, but you have to get to the good agent, because there's some agent out there, they won't tell you the truth. They want you to get the life insurance, and even because I know there's some companies out there, there's some agent out there, the companies only offer term life insurance, and the term life insurance is not because it's not good, but it's because if you have a term life insurance for 25 years or for 30 years, after 30 years that term insurance is expired, you don't have life insurance anymore. Now you become older, now you will pay way more for that, and you won't get the same face amount that you had before, and you will pay way more money because now you're getting older, and they will not give you the same coverage for the same price. So your price will go up, which is your premium, your monthly payment will go up. So now one thing that you need to do is to do what is right, is to do what is right, and it's good sometimes when you have an agent who can, give you several products where you can pick and choose. Because for instance, for our company, and we are independent contractor, independent broker, because I am an independent broker, life insurance broker. So if you call me, I have several different companies that I can offer you. You can choose from, but there's some agent out there, they only represent only one company. When you represent only one company, and that company only sell term life insurance policy, you have no other choice. But like if you call me, I have like 20 something other companies that I can offer you, and you can choose from, and and if you want, let's say that if you want a mortgage protection, I can help you with that. What is that? Do you understand the mortgage protection?
Mortgage protection, I do not understand.
Okay, the mortgage protection is a 30-year term mortgage. It's a 30-year term mortgage, and you get a 30-year term life insurance policy that says that now, for instance, if I have a mortgage and I says that I take a life insurance policy for me and my wife, I says that for 30 years for $250,000 or for $500,000, we might pay like $200 for it. We might pay $150 for it. We might pay $100 for it for a mortgage protections. The reason why they call it mortgage protections is because they evaluate your mortgage, how much you owe on your mortgage, and you take a life insurance policy for that term. If one of you passed away, that house will be paid for. Yeah, that house will be paid for. That's the reason why they call it mortgage protection. It's not because something special that they do, but it's a term life insurance that they evaluate how much money you owe on your mortgage. If you owe $300,000 on your mortgage, and they give you a term life insurance for $300,000, and that's for you and your wife, and you paying like you're paying $50 or you're paying $150 for it every month. Whichever passed away first, the house is paid for. When they say that the house is paid for, it's not because they will pay your mortgage, but they will send you that check, so you know what to do with it. If you choose to keep that check to go to Vegas with it, fine. But remember why you take that in life insurance for. You took it for your mortgage in case your wife or your husband passed away. Whoever passed away first, and your house will be paid for. They will send you that check. You decide what to do with it. Yeah.
So that money that they have, they can use it for anything.
Yeah.
But it's mainly used for the
mortgage. Yeah. For the mortgage, because sometimes when the money comes, people say that wait, you know what? The money is good. Let me do something else. Right. And or they put some of it to the mortgage and they use some of it for something else. But it's better that's the discipline. When you take something, you say that okay, I take that. You said that I take the life insurance for the mortgage protection. If my husband passed away, okay, that will be paid for. And for somebody sometimes, and they only put it on the husband, whoever the breadwinner, whoever is the one who's making more money, who's paying all the bills, they put it only on the husband, and in case the husband passed away, so the house will pay for whoever making more money. But for some families, they do it. They put it on both. So whichever passed away first, the mortgage will be paid for. But remember what I said. It's not because the check that they send you will say that your mortgage protection, but it's because that you have the coverage. Your husband passed away. They send you that check. So now what you do? Remember, you sign that check, or you deposit that check to your bank account. After it's clear, what you do, you call the company, says that how much is my principal? How much is my balance, my payoff balance? And you call the company, your mortgage company, and you say, you know what? I want to pay off my mortgage. And you call them, you say you want to pay off the mortgage, and you make the payment, you pay off the mortgage for them to send your title, send you your deed, so your house is clear. Now the only thing that you have to pay yearly is your tax, because that you have to pay Uncle Sam his tax every year, and you cannot get away with that. Yeah, you cannot get away. And there's another thing that I want to talk about today is what you call annuities. Annuities is something that I know in the Haitian community they don't really talk about that. They don't really talk about it. I don't know why, and you know that in Haiti we didn't have financial financial information or financial education. We, we didn't have that, and that's the reason why here Haitian people they don't know about finance. They know when the money come, how to expend it, how to blow it. They just get paid, they blow it just like Black American people. They just blow it. But it's different with white people. White people, when they have money, they know that. They invest 10%, they save some, and they pay the bill with the rest. So which is very important, because you cannot plan for you to work for the rest of your life. No. That's the reason why Haitian never take vacation.
Always working.
Always working. Yeah. That's the reason why Haitian never take vacation. When they say they take vacation, they go to Haiti. Yeah, they go to Haiti. When they go to Haiti, they go visit all the uncles, all the aunties, and all the nieces, and they say they're on vacation. No, when you're on vacation, you go somewhere else. You have other people serve you. You go to you go to the hotel. Let somebody else make your bed. Let somebody else cook your breakfast. Let somebody else cook your lunch. Let somebody else cook your dinner for a week at least. You know what I'm saying? I know you love my imule, but let somebody else cook it. And then it's because that every time that you have money come to your hand, you just spend it, pay bills, spend it. Sometimes they buy pepper, go to Timache, go to, but they don't invest money, because you need to invest money in order for you to use the ROP, which is the return of your investment. To use that to take vacation. You know what I'm saying? To use your ROP for you to take vacation. You invest the money, you 10%, you invest 10%. And I was watching a video yesterday, the guy says that, when you like 40, 45, you can always start, even you late, you can always start. But you have to start putting 25%, 20 to 25% away. Yeah, invest it, not just put it on your saving account, because anything that you put on your saving account, it's still right there doing nothing. After if you put if you put $10,000 on your saving account, after 10 years, it will worth $5,000 or $2,000. Why? Because thing goes high. Inflation is what I'm saying. But if you invest that $10,000, after 10 years, you probably will have maybe 100,000, maybe 100,000, probably more when you invest it. So that's how it works. So annuity, there's several types. There's fixed annuity, there's index annuity, and there's variable annuity. And there's annuity that you can structure it where you can get money, you can receive payment for the rest of your life. But maybe 1% Haitian knows about annuity. Maybe 1%. Could be less. Because I know Haitian knows about stock market, not stock market, 401k. Yeah, they're big on that because they offer that at their job. They know about the 401k, and pretty much that's it. Or CDs, yeah, they know about CDs. They know about 401k. Those are not really what you need to do. You need to know more about investing. Annuities is something that you don't lose money in annuity. Because 401k, especially right now, is going down badly because the market is sinking right now. But annuities stay still. It's good when you can invest your money in annuities. You invest the money. You know that you don't lose anything. It's good. You don't lose any money, and it's the same thing when you have the IUL and that universal life. You can. What I'm telling you, people, you can go ahead and and Google it. Do your own do diligence. Do your research to see, because if you, after you do your research, you think I'm right, you call me for 074-432-4186. And I will come to you. And let's say that if I'm not licensed in your state, I can still require a license, because as of right now, I am licensed here in Florida and in Connecticut. So if you need my service, I can always come to you. I can always come to you. I represent several different life companies, life insurance companies, and I do annuity for people. I invest money for you, and plus there's the other thing that the debt solution. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, the debt solutions is something that I do have set up on media platforms, my social media platforms. If you have student loans, something that we have on pause right now, I believe the student loans. But if you have there's other any type of loans, any type of debts anywhere throughout your savings, money, whatever it is, just put the card information, whatever information it is, into the link, and then it takes off around 30, 40, 60% of the debt that you have. But the question that I did have on top of my head was for you, if I was someone that was coming to reach out to you for insurance and I didn't know what to get, but I did want something for me and my family, what is something that you would offer, or something that you would recommend me to pay for, something that and affordable, because not much people can just pay $150 a month. So like something under 100, or something near 100, what's something that you would offer me?
Yeah, for something young like you, let's say like 18 to 25, 30 years old, it's always good to offer an IUL. IUL is the best. IUL is Index Universal Life. Where you're young, you have time to build money. You have time to build money on your cash value, and you won't lose money. You won't lose benefits, and which is if you don't know, like I would never offer you a term, because you 18 right now. After 30 years, you will be 48. And at 48 years old, your life insurance will be very expensive. So it's better to give you something permanent from now, or where I can structure it, after 25 years you're done paying, you're not paying anymore. The only thing that if you wanna, because if let's say if thing goes bad, that you wanna make sure that you overfunds your IUL, and you can I can maybe structure it for 25 to 30 years. So you're paying it for 30 years, and you're all set. After 30 years, you can still receive money. You want to cash out your cash value, you can, or you want to leave it. But yes, it's always better if you have the money there, you cash it out, because it's your cash value that you can use for anything. You don't have to be sick to use it. You don't have to anything doesn't have to happen to you for you to use it. It's something that you can use anytime.
And after the time, is the cash value still grows?
Oh yeah. Unless you don't surrender the policy. Okay. They said that if you have $100 in your cash value, so if you take the whole thing, you surrender the policy. But
if you took out like 50, it would still be billed.
Yeah, it would still bill. The only thing that if you have $100,000 on your cash value, you wanna take the whole thing. The only thing you can do is take a loan against it. You take a loan while your money is still growing, but you take a loan of $100,000, because the company will give it to you because you have that, let's say, that on your portfolio. You have that there, but you take a loan against it because it will still grow. So let's say that you pass away, you still have that cash value of $100,000. The company will take that and give your family your death benefits.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very good.
Okay.
It's very good. So people need to know. People need to know those kind of things in order for them, because there's a lot of people, they don't know about life insurance.
Right.
They heard about it. There's a difference between when you hear about something or you know about something. Because there's some people, they don't know. They don't know how life insurance works. But and especially if you're not in the industry or you never take the class, and it will be very difficult for you to understand it. But if you take a class, or you have somebody that like us, who's spending time to explain that to you, for you to understand it. And it is something every family need to have. Everybody need to have a life insurance policy. And I know there's some husband who don't want to take it because they say that they don't want their wife to kill them. Some wife says that I don't want to take it. I don't want my husband to kill me for life insurance. Listen, if you think that your husband will kill you for a life insurance, that husband is not a husband. It's not a husband. It's a gangster. If you know that your wife will kill you for a life insurance money, this is not a wife. It's a gangster. So, and if you married that person because you love her, you married him because you love him. Okay? So I don't think anybody would do something like that. Like you love your wife or you love your husband because of life insurance, to kill him for you to have money. I really don't believe in that. I don't believe in that, not even a second. So I don't care who did it before, but I really don't believe in that. And if you care for your family, you care for your wife and your children, and when you pass away, you want them to have something, you want them to bury you and to have something to live, is go ahead and take a life insurance. Get a life insurance for them and get it for the whole family. Get one for your children, get one for your wife, get one for yourself as husband. If the husband doesn't want it, doesn't like it, wife, listen, talk to your husband or take it. Because when your husband passed away, I'm telling you that you will be the one end up broke. You will be the one crying. You don't know what to do to pay the bills. You don't know what to do to taking care of the children, because now your husband is dead. You see what I'm saying? Because now your husband is dead. Your husband is dead. Now you crying. Your husband is dead. You don't know how you're going to bury him. Yeah. Now you're calling friends to borrow you money to do the funeral, but you don't know how you're gonna pay that money back. Yeah. Even you cannot take a big policy, but at least have something in place. Okay? Even you don't need a big policy. You cannot afford to have a big policy, but you can have something at least for $50,000, at least for $100,000, and if something happens, you know that the family is covered. Please, people, please do that. Do that. Don't think that, oh, I have Jesus. I have life insurance. Jesus. I have Jesus too, but I have life insurance. If Jesus called me, my wife will still stay behind with my children. You know what I'm saying? I have Jesus. My heaven is okay. Yeah, if I die, I will go to heaven, but I will leave my kids and my wife behind. How they will live? If I care for them, if I love them, so I should be able to make sure when I leave, everything will be okay. Do you understand, people? Because life insurance is not for you to go to heaven. Life insurance is not for you to go to heaven, but it's for you when you die, for your family to be able to survive. The house that you purchased for them while you were living, now you are no longer living. Now they need to stay in that house. Yes, they need to stay in that house. Because sometimes if they don't have enough money, the landlord or the mortgage company will kick them out because they cannot make the payment. And now maybe you careless, you don't care for your family. But listen, if you are a Christian, Jesus will ask you questions that you won't be able to answer. Jesus will say, did you care for your family? Yes, Lord. If you care for them, you should get them a life insurance policy. So today, you are not on earth. Now they're living on the street. Now, it's very hard for them to make it because you are not there now. So if you are a Christian, please respond to this video. Call 407-432-4186. Get a life policy for your family. Get an IUL. Get something. Even you cannot pay for a big life policy, but you can take something. Get something as little as $50,000. That would help. That would help. And if you're young, you can get something better and bigger. So please, 407-432-4186. That's the number that you can call. And if you call, we'll be able to serve you, because we work together. We'll be able to serve you, to help you, to serve your family. And like we said, that we can come to you. If you live in Central Florida, we can come to you. Or if you live in Connecticut, like far, we can do Zoom and I can still serve you. So again, it was a pleasure to serve you today, and I will be able again to serve you again next Saturday, and with some different informations that I will bring for you in Jesus' name. So I'll give him the last words.
Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you guys watching. Consider calling, and consider getting yourself enforced due to, obviously, being protected. And yeah, if you guys learned something, type it in the chat and let us know. So thank you for watching.
All right, good people. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will, waiting for your call, and leave us a comment if you think that the video is helpful to you. You can go ahead, leave us a comment. Let us know what we do. Let us know how we do, so that way we can serve you better. We are here and to serve you, no matter your race, your generations, or wherever is your background. We are here to serve every families wherever you are coming from. Peace be with you. God bless you, and I'll see you again next time in the next video. God bless, and don't forget, subscribe and share the live. Bye bye. Peace.